This is Django 1911. Hello and welcome to my channel. A channel that has been zoomed out a bit for this episode because that knife is not able to fit in my usual zoomed in or detailed position. This knife, as you can tell, is a fixed blade, full size field knife, hunting knife. Its length and the girth on its handle most likely would want to be called a shorter sword. Sheath is as it comes, and it's heavy duty. You can use this sheath. Very positive snap lock on the you don't have movement because you have that choil locking on the exit. So this blade is my fixed blade short sword dagger. That was my surprise. It's like I always feel that I'm just unprepared in doing these reviews, but like I said, maybe you feel that I'm always unprepared, so I kind of like prepared something. Just for the length of this knife, we need to check on its proper length, and I think it's just about time that I incorporate a standardized way of measuring how long a knife is. I mean, it's not that hard. You just need to have a nice ruler, and this is a black horse knife. Sorry, that's the horse. That's why I was asking where was the horse. So now you can see the horse better in close-up view. See, you can see the etching. So that's the best close-up view I have. So this is a black horse knife. I am zoomed out, and it's accommodated the entire length without a break. This is a knife that you would want to have if you are not allowed to carry a full-size sword. It's just a long field knife. And the stamping is immaculate. Black horse. Get that. That's top-notch work. The pattern is not pattern, it's just on the plastic. So this is what I was saying. It's like I always feel that I'm unprepared. So starting from now, you'd see that ruler from time to time, along with the here now, along with my digital weighing scale. So how long exactly? Just need to see that tip. Okay, that tip. Okay, we're still inside. An approximation then, because you can't see it of the angles, but I can. Okay, that's better. Okay. You can't see it in the camera. I'm looking at this side, I'm off the viewfinder, and I'm approximating that. It's from where it starts, that's 1 inch. Let's see. Still scientific, see? And so okay, that's 1 inch, starting off 1 inch, and from the tip here, if you can see that number, you can see this. No, you can't. That one, that number, this is number 12. The next is 13, which is here, and that's the full length of the blade. That's 13 inches. Take my word for it. From that point here, another one here, which is the tip, I can see, looking at this angle, you can't see it there, but this one, this is, I can see from the viewfinder, is 12. This the next one, you can't see my finger, but that's 13 there. That's 11, 12, and 13, you can see. So that was long. That's just 13 inches for the knife in total. A long knife for me. I mean, I don't usually have a long knife. This would now be falling into the short sword, but yeah, it's still a field knife. No doubt about it. Not working as I would hope it would, and it's long, so it's not accommodating things. Okay, that's better. Should it be there? Should stay there just for. So this long short sword, long field knife, short sword, long field knife. Look at that. It's a classic shape. And this is leather. That is stacked leather. Black leather, brown leather, black, brown, black, brown. If there's one thing, if you can check out that grip, it's a bit big, I mean thick. It's a proper, it's like you're not gonna make it fall off your hands. Just, I'm still not sold on it being this big. I'd probably need to trim it, just a few sanding, just a deeper on the ridges, I mean deeper on the ridges, so that it comes thinner here, this side, because at the moment it's quite fat, you know, it's big, especially this. It's, I would like this to have it locked, so depending on the geometry, you can also thin it from this side. See that hump? That hump can be eliminated to make it flat, so that this hump on my side is this palm hump. See, there's a big like there for the thumb. That's already a hump, and this is also a hump. So it would be nicer if one is flat, so that you can just rest there, and not this one. They're like opposing. That's why it feels hot and big. The shape of this knife, if you can remember Batista in what's that movie with Groot? Brain freeze. So one of the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, Batista's was double wielding a long knife, and when I saw this, it's like, yeah, this is it. It's like that shape. It's like the upsweep Persian, but skinny, but it's not gonna break anytime soon because this is thick here in the pommel. It's just well supported. The pommel and the finger guard. This knife would be awesome. If I can carry all knives, it wouldn't be that real, but this, I need to have a provision for this to be carried, because this is just a pig sticker. Wow. Okay, let's examine the blade. This blade is, I believe, is D2, and the grind, look at that grind. I was watching this and I was wowing because this grind on the top here, that grind is sharp. So this is actually double bladed, starting from there, going there. Wow. Kick-ass knife, kick-ass knife. Of course, a front pose. The guard is, call this, getting into it. There it is, there it is. That's the thumbnail pose I'm looking for. Look at that knife. And yeah, you can see the thumb here, I mean the palm swell here, which would be nicer if it's just flat, thinner. And the grind on this is immaculate. The one who made this knife, what's that? Black Horse knife. They did this blade justice. If you check out on this, I was trying to align this one with this, and it's kind of aligned. But if you it's hard to explain. If you want to have the alignment of the blade to there with the pommel, I'm gonna try to align the camera. If you want to align this with the blade, it will align, but the blade itself, it's like tipping in this direction. If you want to align the blade, and regardless of how the pommel is, that's how it works. I mean, that's how it's viewed. The blade is already flat and aligned in that way, and now no twisting, so that, and the pommel is not aligned to the blade. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you align it, the pommel, the blade, then it would look like the blade is like that. No big deal, as long as it's straight, and it is straight. You can see it. Just a slight, but that's just with a complex grind like that. You're concerned about any bends on the knife or a misgrind is a weakness, if it's really a misgrind and then they took off lots of material on this side, then the other side, then it's probably gonna be like thinner already on this side, and then this side structurally is weaker than the other side, which has a full area of metal. So that's just Science. So yeah, this one is how heavy? I'm sure this is heavy. 16.2 ounces. That's already a full field now. 1.01 pounds. That broke the 1 pound barrier. 461 grams, 0.461 kilograms, and 16.2 ounces plus the sheet. 20.6, 1.28 pounds, 585 grams, 0.585 kilograms, and 20.6 ounces. So already a hefty knife as is, plus the sheath, and of course you're not going to be carrying the sheath when you're carrying that's why that's a separate way. So just how sharp is this? Black Horse knife. This knife came from the US of A. Made in USA. And you know, this one, it's like a cardboard leather, but actually it's not. It's see this detail on the leather there. It's like double glued, and it's thick and it's heavy duty. It won't be punctured anytime soon. So I'm not gonna a field knife, but let's just try how it cuts paper. Outside, I kind of like gave up on field knives being paper cutters, but you know, you just need to test it. Nux. Scientifically. Oh well, I hope that's enough. And there you have it, folks. That's a fixed blade, semi-short swords, the shortest of the short sword and the longest of the field knives, standard field knives. It's like you met there halfway. There you have it. Hope you liked the video. And as always, I will be seeing you guys the next time.